City lights keep fading. Black suit in the rain.
Late drive, red lights, ghosts moving through the night. Cold eyes, cold smoke. Everybody wants control.
Dark rooms, slow dance. Blood diamonds in his hands. No mercy, no escape. Feel the rhythm, feel the fate. Quick in the neon glow. One shot, moving slow. Black tie, silhouette. Dancing with the cigarette. Lost souls in the afterlife. Champagne and city nights. Inside the dark, inside the base. No one leaves without a trace.
Velvet bars, blue champagne, broken hearts and window rain. Gold chains, mirror eyes, danger hidden in disguise.
Slow burn, cold flame. Everybody knows his name. Through the shadows, he keeps moving. Jump quick in the neon glow. Heartbeat moving low. Black clouds after black. Running through the city lights. Deep smoke in paradise. Lost between the wrong and right. Inside the real, inside the night. Fade away into the light. City rain, empty streets, only echoes, only beats. City lights keep fading. Black suit in the rain.
Siema Colonares. Nie lepiej ci się gra na celowniku... O Boże, mówisz o... Sekundę. Mówisz o trybie gry, tak? Aion 1 czy 2 w ustawieniach. Nienawidzę. Nienawidzę tego drugiego trybu. To jest ten podstawowy tryb, tak go zapamiętałem z Blade and Soul'a. Dawno temu jak grałem. Nienawidzę tego, że ruszasz i zawsze ci się rusza widok. bo daje ci mniejszą kontrolę, a ja nienawidzę, jak ktoś mi zabiera kontrolę i robi ze mnie głupka.
Cool.
Ale wiem, że to jest kwestia przyzwyczajenia tylko.
Everybody wants control.
Jak grałeś w Elder Scrollsy, ale pojechałeś teraz. Znaczy, wydaje się to logiczne. Rozumiem. Nawet się zgadzam. Ale grube porównanie. Znaczy jestem w stanie... byłbym w stanie się zmusić, zająłby mi to wiele tygodni, zmusić, żeby grać w tym trybie. Właśnie w trybie celownika, mówiąc w skrócie. Byłbym w stanie się zmusić tylko, jeśli ten tryb dostarczałby więcej mechanik. W sensie byłby wydajniejszy. A nie jest. Jest tak samo wydajny. Someone is slacking. I feel that since the beginning. But we destroyed at least, okay. Ja takiego nie mają spelu, więc powiedzmy, no tak, tylko że ja również... Jeszcze raz przeczytam. Ataki na kliku, nie na spelu, więc powiedzmy nabierz sobie autosem. No tylko, że w przypadku Aiona 2 masz tą opcję. Używaj ciągle ataku. I tyle. Moja postać, jakie wydam jej polecenie, ona sama bije. Dokładnie tak samo jak w trybie tym drugim, w trybie celownika. Więc jestem w stanie wavingować non-stop. Tak samo, no. No póki co nie ma. No, póki co nie ma... Póki co gra, nieważne w którym combat mode, control mode jest tak samo wydajna. Ja nie wiedziałem o tej opcji. Mógłbym tak bardziej szczegółowo opisać, ale teraz oczywiście cisną, wiesz, gracze w grupie, żeby napieprzać bossy. Teraz pogadamy. Torka. No, ping przeszkadza bardzo, racja. This group is pretty decent, but I'm gonna leave it, because I have something else to do now. Maybe going to do more of this instance later.
Never done.
Grałem do 20 levelu, mówisz? Grałem do 20. Co to kurwa znaczy? Grałem do 20, no. Do 20 godziny. Już ping za bardzo przeszkadzał. No, ping zajebiście źle przeszkadza. Znaczy, bardzo przeszkadza. No, AION2 jest jednak grą, która wyjątkowo dobrze ukrywa ten ping, ale już dość szybko widzisz, gdzie jest sufit i jak bardzo ping cię ogranicza. W ogóle ciekawe bardzo, że cię tu spotkałem. Pamiętam, jak katalamę napierdalałeś. Jezus, wszystko napierdalałem. Wszystko i zawsze. Tutaj, wiesz, powiedz mi, czego nie robiłem. Uczyłem się od ciebie gry gunnerem. No, gunner wrócił do klasyka, nie? A w ogóle nowa wersja klasyka wychodzi teraz, nie? Jeszcze nie oglądałem tego, chociaż ktoś mi już 3 dni temu wysłał filmy. Może sobie obejrzeć dzisiaj ten trailer. Szkoda, że 1 umarła. No, 2, z 2 będzie to samo, tylko za wiele lat. Na Aionie nie ma ludzi na klasyku, a na klasyku to jest wszystko już nie takie, jak powinno. Level. Tak, obczaiłem, że 20 level. No, tak. Nie chcę się tak, wiesz, rozwodzić za bardzo, bo się smutno robi trochę. Chociaż szczerze, znaczy smutno się robi, że 1 tak już słabo ciągnie, ale bardzo długo ciągnie, więc gdyby to było 10 lat temu, to może byłoby słabo.
Black fur in the hallway.
Let's do this minigame. And I think after that I'm gonna watch the new AION remake. That's the official name of this new patch of the classic, right? In the Asia. AION remake. It's AION1, AION classic. We fucked up. Just a little bit. Gunner wchodzi na klasyka? Już wszedł. Z 3 miesiące temu? Już wszedł. I jest jeszcze bardziej przejebany. Wykokszony na maksa. What the actual fuck is going on here? That person has a problem. I agree. It's something else. Something back is... okay, 1 second. Let me end this. Okay, someone don't know how to do it. Someone don't know how to do this minigame, that's for sure. Since fucking when we have to take this? This is just crazy. Okay, I have zero patience for that. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. If someone don't know how to participate this minigame, then I'm just gonna leave. No tak, już od 3-4 miesięcy jest gunner na klasyku, nazywa się Phoenix. Używasz, nie masz kanona, masz tylko pistolety i na pistoletach nie dość, że używasz skilli z kanona, to animacje są dużo szybsze, to jeszcze masz zajebiście potężną tarczę, którą możesz resetować reloadem, czyli tak naprawdę jesteś niezniszczalny przez 20 sekund. Kurwa, przejebana jest. Ale to jest taktyka NCSoftu, że dodają nową klasę, która jest tak naprawdę stara, tak ją boostują, żeby zmotywować ludzi, żeby nią grać, a dopiero po kilku miesiącach ją powoli zaczynają zrównywać z resztą, nie? Pięknie, pięknie. So, this is Aion remake, that's the name of it? Or I'm wrong? Sorry, I forgot to say, it's Asfel. He's streaming a lot, he's doing a lot of the good job. I was watching his videos a lot the last many years. Wait, can you hear the sound? So, this is the newest upcoming patch of Aion Classic with the name Aion Remake. Oh my god, Jesus, NCSoft. And there is a lot of the changes, a lot of small changes, and as I could see, oh my goodness, as I could see already in the discords, different discords, those changes should be applied not even in Aion Classic, but in Aion Retail many years ago already.
Hello, and welcome back. We got a few new infos about Aion Classic in Korea, so I figured I would talk about it quickly. A new Classic server will open in Korea next week, on the 20th of May. This new server will be called Teba, which basically is just their version of Deva. I looked into this a bit and wanted to share what I discovered with you. Most of this new stuff is about visual changes, but they also have a few other gameplay changes. So they are reworking a lot of the zones we know from previous versions of Aion.
Freestyler, nice to see you. Yes, it's all good. Thank you for being here, Freestyler. How are you doing? Sorry.
For example,
I am trying to be excited. Just trying.
Although I do not know to what extent yet. Apparently there will be also a few large mutant monsters appearing that give bonus experience. And on this new server, you're also not tied to a specific type of gear, so even as a sorcerer you can wear plate armor if you want to. On the second image here...
Jesus, I have the same vibe last 5 years. Exact same vibe last 5 years, like NCSoft in original Aion overall, is mixing everything. Like everything mixing all together and nothing original.
We can see
nothing unique. Just mixing the old content all the time.
It's been quite some time that they're actively played on the Asmodean side, so let me talk about the Edius map a bit more. This middle zone right here, with the outpost ruins and the Mystic Spring, is usually a place for like level 25 to level 35. Yet with this new layout, it pushes the level up to level 42 immediately. Kaidan territory was only level 28, but now it's also level 40.
It's not shocking.
We can also see a few new boss monsters, and mystic cubes can appear all over the map. If you find them, you can open them and receive a few rewards.
Okay, all of this is pointless because that's just the middle content.
Auto farm, land called Controversial. It is actually a new map that we haven't had before. A land...
Oh wow. Oh wow. I know this is not the Asphalt fault, but the way he put this sentence. New map we haven't had before yet. Actually, it's such a thing.
It is actually a new map that we haven't had before. A land called Bella. In this zone you can safely auto farm, meaning auto hunt or auto play, whatever.
I was asking years ago. I was asking no one, just on the stream. I was asking years ago, like, just give us square 1 kilometer or 1 kilometer completely empty map and full PvP mode right there. Perfection.
I'm not a fan of it, so let's just move on. Next up is Rashanta, the Abyss. More specifically, the area around the Sulphur Fortress, if you remember that region. The mobs here range from level 36 to level 50, and it seems like they give us new weapons called hero weapons. I think they actually look really cool. And lastly, we have Dark.
They seems very original. Very original weapons.
Poeta. This time it ranges from level 47 all
Ale to miał być remake, co nie? Właśnie to jest tak bezczelne. To jest tak bezczelne, że aż się śmieję, nie? Remake, kurwa mać. Po prostu miksują content i zmieniają. Siemano Losiek. Co tam nowego Pay to Win dodają do Aionka? To jest tak zwany Aion Remake. Teraz oglądamy na kanale u Asfela. Aion Remake to jest tak naprawdę zmiana klasika. Czyli to jest Aion Classic po nowym patchu.
the way up to level 60. There are a few new stigma, skillbooks and enchantments.
Zmieniają systemy. Znaczy, przyznam, szczerze mówiąc, to są zmiany, tak jak przed chwilą powiedziałem, to są zmiany, które chciałbym widzieć 5 lat temu, albo jeszcze dalej. To są tak opóźnione zmiany, że to już nawet nie jest śmieszne. Natomiast trzeba przyznać, że jak NCSoft zmienia systemy w grze, a zaraz pewnie powiedzą o systemach, bo widziałem na tym, że tak właśnie, skille zmieniają, znaczy systemy, no dobra, user interface zmieniają. Kurwa, nie, czekaj, nie chcę tego powiedzieć, bo zaraz wyjdę na głupka.
Well, now let's get a bit deeper into this. So it is a bit strange because we don't have that many details, but it says that you are now also using your wings in...
Why the fuck they showing this gunner, the Phoenix class, with such a big ping?
stones that drop.
Who allowed to put this kind of video?
It's strange because we don't have that many details, but it's
1 and 2 skill. Jeez.
get a bit deeper into this. So it is a bit strange because we don't have that many details, but it says that you are now
Gothic, kurwa.
wings in ground combat, that some skills link with your wings, and that
Wait. Again, sorry.
because we don't have that many details, but it says that you are now also using your wings in ground combat.
Okay, wings in the ground combat. Yes, we could use that before many times with the bug.
That some
What?
skills
Okay, so it's like the...
link with your wings, and that just means visually. You can, for example, leap towards your
But, guys, this is so hilarious. So fucking hilarious. Like, okay, I can accept a fact like the NCSoft is giving us some extra feature, so extra range or anything, because we can use the wings on the ground after this patch in the Classic, but it's kind of hilarious that to see that, because it used to be a bug for us for last decade or even more.
with your wings.
It's a bug. You can see wings on the ground and they giving us this like a feature.
And that just means
I'm dying.
visually. You can, for example, leap
I'm dying. It doesn't... For the old players, it doesn't look good at all.
So they are reworking a lot of the zones we know from previous versions of Aion. For example, our starting zones
Sorry. Misclick.
visually. You can, for example, leap
Halo, Aranu?
and your wings
Tak, nowa mechanika, że... Nie wiem jak to działa, ale że możesz używać skrzydeł na ziemi. Czyli, nie wiem, zwiększać się ręcz albo inne skille możesz używać. Ale te skrzydełka były wkurwiające. Wiem, były. Znaczy, fajnie wyglądały, ale były.
spread when you do that. It's basically just a visual effect. So it actually looks like we're using our wing. It's basically just a visual
I cannot
effect.
I cannot ignore the fact, like, you know, you see this auto button in the O, and it looks exactly the same like the bot system in the Aion retail, the official bot system. It looks like this. So, but I don't think we have the bot yet, the official bot. Auto attack, auto combat in Aion Classic. But maybe, who knows?
Looks like we're using our wings more in combat. Then we also have a couple of skills that were again, I think they only mean visually, not necessarily gameplay wise.
I really appreciate the Asphalt sentences, right? I mean, I really do. I really, Asphalt, I appreciate your content because it's super nice to watch this. But so at least he's suggesting we're going to see visually new skills instead of real changes.
We also have a couple of skills that were reworked. Again, I think they only mean visually, not necessarily gameplay-wise. But I could be wrong, we don't have the details yet. The Stigma skill is receiving a visual rework.
No way. No way. Guys, isn't this like, I mean, as I know, it's super easy to update the visual aspect of the skills. You just need to change the in-game files, right?
The details.
So what is going on?
Skills are also receiving a visual rework. Now I think all of that is good, and I like that they decided to change some visual stuff like. Now I think all of that is good, and I like that they decided to.
I am fucking amazed how Aion remake going to looks like. Wow, look at these effects on the right side. Jeez.
To change some visual stuff like that. However, it doesn't really address the problems that Aion or Aion Classic truly faces. But let's move on. We do have a few changes to some core systems in Aion Classic.
Okay.
First,
what is the core systems? Changes to core system. I'm gonna be completely honest, just like usually right now, but I had small fight inside of me. I was just about to say, like, those changes are, until now, they looks like they trying to how to say it? They trying to magnetize the people. They trying to bring back the old people with very shitty changes that requires very little of time. But okay, he just started to talk about the core changes, so let's see. Problem, za chwilę pogadamy o Aionie 2. Chwila, moment. Gadamy teraz o Aionie oryginalnym. Aionie remake, kurwa. Jak to mogli tak nazwać?
the inventory
wait, I am just keep talking without looking at on my screen. Okay, so this is the core system. Hello, Andy. This is Aion remake. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the changes to the core system, changing the very old-fashioned inventory to the newer, bigger one.
Remake. I'm already sold. Let me play. They removed the silly cash grab premium cube and simply give us a bigger inventory. That is the best change of this entire server.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure of that already. They also reworked the skill list, so it's not a long list that...
I'm sorry, I cannot laugh loud. Oh wow. For now, it's pretty funny video. I mean content, not video is nice.
Now you have them simply arranged and sorted in different ways, like with the level. The dungeon entry rework. That is something really good in my opinion. Visually, the dungeon list changes. You can run any dungeon from anywhere. You don't have to physically go there.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Actually, I'm not I mean, oh, so much to say. So right now you don't have to walk to the entrance of the instance through the map, different maps. So it's like more modern way to join the more modern. Okay, we have the same way to enter the regions, for example, or the arenas in Aion Classic or Aion original Aion Retail. So right now you don't have to walk through the whole map to the PvE instance. Wow! But at the same time, I don't think it's the best. It's completely good thing. It's more modern, that's for sure, but that was one of the very unique things about the original Aion, that we had to go through the whole map and we had to fight That was, we were forced to do the PvP, you know, and
You don't have to go there and enter the dungeon from that area or gate or whatever.
yeah, I know that all games have this. The problem is, it's not a problem. The thing is, the original Aion is a very old designed game, and we really have to be. We really have to push the old game to the new systems like that.
But most important,
But okay, I mean, it's nothing bad. It's just opinion.
are dropping from this dungeon. This is something I have wished for a long time.
What?
And enter the dungeon from that area or gate or whatever. But most importantly, you can see which main items are dropping from this dungeon.
I am dying. I'm dead. I'm sorry. Jesus, again, Asfel. I really appreciate his work because he's giving us that knowledge in very short way, very fast way. But
Enter the dungeon from that
hi, Bruce, and nice to see you.
area or gate or whatever.
And let's see again what Asfel appreciate very much in this part of this video.
But most importantly, you can see
Idę po piwo.
which main items are
Wait. Oh. Most importantly,
whatever. But most importantly, you can see which main items are dropping from this dungeon.
I'm dying. I love this game. I'm dying. You can see the video. You can see the rewards which might drop in the instance before you go. No fucking way.
To see which main items are dropping from this dungeon. This is something
I mean, okay, I am kidding right now, a little bit. And without any reason, I have just very small laugh about the way Asfel is talking about these changes. I really see his point of view, and I agree with that. I mean, those changes should be 7 years ago.
I have wished for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Get it now in Korea when AION2 is already out there. And for the West, we will also only get it when AION2 will already be released for us. So it's sadly a bit late for that, but nonetheless.
Sadly a bit late. Of course it's a bit late. The thing is, all of those changes NCSoft is doing to the original Aion, which is Aion Retail or Classic, they are meant... they are aimed for the old players and the most dedicated players, which they playing the old Aion and not the AION2, and they will be playing the Aion Classic and the Retail for long time. They're going to spend a lot of the money because bigger amount of the most dedicated people spending money, right?
Work.
So they have, and all of those changes until now. And maybe in the next few days I'm going to see those changes in the more detailed way, but all of those changes for now, to me, they looks like extremely cheap. It looks like only few people from the NCSoft just get a mission to simplify some systems, and that's it. Those changes looks extremely fast, cheap, and basic.
Also added a new crafting system that allows us to craft all kinds of things, like hairstyles, costumes, like all kinds of skins, and even...
Wait, I'm even going to... Wait, guys. Jeez, who are you? I'm going to close the AION2 just for a short moment, because I have a few things to do. And I'm going to open the newest patch of the Aion Classic, just to see, because it looks kinda funny, because he just said about the new crafting system. The thing is, NCSoft is giving us crafting systems in different with different title, like the morph, and I forgot what is the last one, you know. Jesus, I'm dying. I mean, all of those changes in this Aion remake, they feel very...
The movement changes. How are they called? Different motions or so? I don't know. You know what I mean.
Okay, if we can craft or morph different motions, it's fine.
And all of these things can be crafted with items that are attainable through gameplay.
No shit. They are obtainable through gameplay. What kind of gameplay? Like,
So you don't have to invest money.
oh wait, gunner. Where's the gunner? Let's open the gunner. Okay, we have a gunner here. Sorry, it's not the gunner, it's the Phoenix. And before I'm going to see the system I want to check, I'm going to show you how it looks, how the gunner looks like in the classic. This is the gunner. Jesus, wait. That's okay. Same ugly. That's the gunner, which using only the pistols. Only the pistols, no cannon, but the pistols can use the cannon skills, and that's the funny. Oh wait. Okay, no. This looks so fucking cursed. I'm going to show you Hyprosem. I mean, there is too much. I mean, too many people saying too much things about those changes in the games, I think. And even this is not even the new class. This gunner, this Phoenix class in the classic. It's not even new class because it has like 4 months, 3 months, something like this, something like the 3 months. And of course, it's extremely powerful. Because that's the best reason, the main reason why people might start to play the new class, because it's OP as fuck. But look at this. This is the Hunter's Eye. The Hunter's Eye is for the 13 seconds. Basically, you are almost impossible to kill. And when you're going to use the reload, you can use again the Hunter's Eye. So it's 26 seconds of immortality. And in the Aion Classic, right now, as I know, there is probably... Okay, they might be 2 classes, but there is only probably a Glad that might kill the gunner. Okay, fuck it. I just went to log in because I want... Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember the name of this because...
Money with, I don't know, and even movement changes. How are they called? Different motions or so? I don't know. You know what I mean. And all of these things can be crafted with items that are attainable through gameplay. So you don't have to invest money for that.
Oh, big words, Asphalt, big words.
Again, a very good change. Although, I gotta be honest, I think it's fine if they charge money for skins. Like, I don't mind that at all. Rather charge money for skins, but have less pay to win.
Okay, he said that earlier in that video, but he was talking about different ways of the crafting. Right now in Aion Classic we have the craft, we have the morph, and also we have the seal anvil. And the seal anvil, oh Jesus, this is disgusting. This system is disgusting. But okay, in the seal anvil you can craft PvP gear, craft morph, doesn't matter how you call it. You can craft PvP gear, you can craft other best stuff, you can craft the new things, unfortunately also with the new stats, like for example the additional attack. This is not just the PvP attack, this is not PvE attack, this is just the additional attack, plus 3%. PvE, PvP right here. So you see what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, how you call it, this system, how you call it. You can call it craft, because technically it's not a craft. But you just need materials, so it's a craft. Okay, Aion Classic has new content. Just a bit. It's just Aion Remake.
The game is my opinion here. And that's about it for now. We will find out more next week when it releases in Korea.
I mean, this is pretty much
next week when it releases in Korea.
Disrespectful for the people to call Aion Classic patch a remake. This is not new game. I know that's the main reason why NCSoft is doing this, because the people starting to figure out what is going on, what is the Aion remake, what they doing. Just like some couple of people came to my stream a couple days ago, they were asking me about this, and I had zero clue about it. Aion remake. It's not Aion remake, it's just the new patch of very cheap changes. Jesus! I'm dying, sorry guys, I'm dying. Auto what? Auto attack? You mean... I said this few times, Wendy, like this, the icon, the auto icon in the O, in Aion logo, it looks identical, like from Aion Retail, the auto hunting system. So we don't have all infos yet about the Aion remake, so maybe there will be the bot system, auto hunting system, who knows, maybe not. Nice. So, since last few days, when I finally motivated myself to figure out what kind of macro Asian people are using, I couldn't find anywhere information how they doing this, so I just spent a bit of time and I figured out by myself how they're using this macro. I realized using the macro, in case of the Glad at least, Gladiator, using this macro that can use overhead slam and rending blow, the basic skill landing blow and the main DPS skill overhead slam one by one, with very precise cooldown between that. I realize this macro is not extremely ping dependent. Of course the ping sucks. Oh no, next one is going, next one. Ah! Captura and type 07. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the follow, guys. Blind keys for you. Thank you for this. So yeah, so the new macro is not extremely ping dependent. Of course, the ping sucks in AION2 for the people playing outside the Asia. But it's good to see at least something like this. So I can say that those kind of the macros will be even more efficient after global release of the AION. Asakura. Nice to see you. Render distance sucks. Yeah, they improved the render distance, but not everywhere, unfortunately. Not for the PvP. It's kinda annoying to see, like, for example, let's say this island is like, I don't know, few kilometers away from me. If there would be a boss, you could see it. You could see the boss right here. But when there is a PvP going on somewhere around you, like let's say it's right here, you cannot see. You cannot see. It's annoying. Is this game better at the combat than from Liberty? Captura, I am the wrong person to talk about this because I have very straight answer. Extremely better. The AION2 mechanics are the best things in this game. The game engine, mechanics, preciseness of the gameplay, skills, and the way you can use and you can feel the character is it's even better than original AION, and original AION used to be, you know, very good example of being extremely precise MMO game. So yeah, the Aion, that's the, in my opinion, that's my opinion. Quick question, quick, yeah, sure, type. Jesus, you have too many comments. Okay, you know what, guys? 1 second.
If you stay, let this hunger be the joy.
I expected this stream going to be the silent, but it's not, so let me open the webcam.
Where your heartbeat learns to crawl, every shadow knows a secret. As the walls lean in and fall, you keep sinking, sink below. Say my name and let it glow. Cathedral of the low end.
Hawk. Okay. I mean, it's when I have the static screen, like in the, so you cannot see any gameplay because I'm keep talking. Maybe my face going to be slightly. Nice hat, old one. Quick question: do you know those pings of back attack critic etc etc? I've seen when you have a lot of the attack speed that fucks up with my eyes, you can remove it somehow. What do you exactly mean by the pings of back attack critic? You trying to say the animations in AION2 they seems like too fast for you? I mean, it's only a benefit in my eyes because I always wanted to have the old Aion, the original Aion, super fast. AION2 is very fast, way faster than even the Aion, the old Aion with the ultimate transformations.
Dripping on the red tile floor. Candles leaning like they've heard this.
I mean, add damage numbers. Okay, yes, I really, from my perspective, I really accept. I cannot say like this. I accept, but fuck it. I can accept that criticism. Like you cannot, there is too many numbers and they are not very visible. Yes.
You're a cathedral in my chest. Stone on stone. I never lose every echo, every day.
They are not very visible that way, for sure. And this is not even... My attack speed is very low because of the ping, compared to the Asian people. Yeah, it's not visible, I agree with that. It could be better, could be better.
Shadows on the cracked stained glass. Cold hand, counting every
I don't know why there is only around 20 matches. We have the beginning of the new season still. But I don't know, I didn't play this game, but played Throne, and there is kinda clunky, not so smooth. I have this feeling like I can only talk about my own feelings, conclusions, etc. And I'm trying to say as many times as possible, like those feelings are my own only. If you want to see how precise AION2 is, you can download the game right now and test it, even with very high shitty ping, but you can do it. The only thing you need to do, just download the purple launcher. That's it. And download the game, because you can log in without buying any subscription. Of course, AION2 has subscription, monthly subscription, which is extremely necessary to buy it. So it's very necessary. But you can test and play without, test the mechanics without. But at the low level, your attack speed, your speed will be very slow anyway, but you can feel it. So AION2, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know how to express myself enough, but AION2 has better mechanics than original Aion. Not better, this is the wrong word. More precise mechanics. because each player have to decide by its own if old Aion has better mechanics. I can't say from my perspective Aion2 has more precise mechanics. They are more precise. The flying PvP in the air is more precise. You know exactly how far you are behind your opponent when you're attacking. Yeah, it's more precise.
Shadows grow.
You see how the flash up the middle of your screen. I'm wondering if you can remove that somehow.
Name in the dust of the road.
What is flashing out?
Cold. On my fever throat. You don't speak. You just
I mean, you can reduce the effects, many effects, but I'm not sure about which one you mean. Which one you're talking about?
wrap slow around my veins.
Can you dodge in this game somehow? Very much. I mean, this is extremely opposite.
Velvet chains.
This is extremely opposite mechanic compared to the old Aion, and naturally I'm trying to compare the Aion to the original Aion, not to the other games like the Blade and Soul or the From Liberty or others. And yes, so what I mean, dodging system in the AION2 is very opposite compared to the old Aion. Like you can just move, and I came here to show you.
Every line.
Okay, he's not even a range mob.
I keep walking.
Okay, no, this is the wrong place to show you, but if that would be very basic mob and he would shoot anything on me, I just need to move left or right and he going to dodge.
Pull me under, say my name. I don't wanna, but I stay.
Yeah, I played From Liberty, but not long.
Hunger in my
The From Liberty,
every step's a deeper grave.
3.5 weeks. Almost 4. 3.5 weeks I used to play.
Breath on my neck.
Not long. Just to test the systems, basically.
It just expands. You lean in close.
When it says critical, it's kinda bright if you attack too fast, but it's the same bright in my case when you see on my stream.
Velvet chains. Wrapping slow.
Okay, it's bright.
Pull me under, say my name. I don't wanna, but I stay. Velvet chains.
It's bright. I don't know if you can reduce that anywhere in the options actually.
Every step's a deeper grave.
Maybe you can. There are some. I have many options on the high, but there are some options. Where's the effect quality? Maybe here. Let's see. Let's go on very low. Oh, it's
Keep turning me to stone.
I don't know if this is the same bright or not. You have some precise problem, man, about this. Anti-aliasing is very low.
Up my window. Low hum in my chest.
The dodge is the same in the PvP, and which is better in your opinion? No, it's not the same in the PvP. Good question. Because it's very surprisingly easy to dodge a lot. Okay, they are layers. The first layer about dodging the skills in the AION2 are it's like dodging the skills from the normal mobs or even the guards, because they aim at the moment where you are exactly, and when you're moving, it's very easy to dodge those skills. Then, so it's super easy to dodge the basic skills from the basic mobs. Then we have the bosses, and the bosses, they are not casting the skills like in exact precise way. They just usually they have the AOE around them with some range, so you can also dodge it, but in different way. But the PvP doesn't look like this. The PvP looks more like the old Aion. Gamsa, thank you very much. Thank you for following. Nice to see you. Link Kalos. So the PvP is very precise. It's not about PvP. Is not about dodging. PvP is about who is using skills faster. It's no dodging system in the PvP. I mean, you can block, but it's different. You can tell me the application. You can. This is the purple. That's the launcher, official launcher of the NCSoft. You just need to download the launcher, download the game, but unfortunately also you cannot at this point log in AION2 without any tunneling program. You have to use any tunneling program. I'm using the exit lag since long time. It's most stable, not at the beginning of AION2, but right now, fortunately, it's the most stable. And without the tunneling program, you cannot log in. You need any. Still need a VPN to play, yes. Okay, guys. I have plenty of... Why I can't click? Okay, I can. I have plenty of the Odile. And also I can use it. Is this game pay to win? Pay to win, pay to progress, something like this. The PvP. Yes. Straight yes. Oh, Captura, the problem is, I mean, there is so much to say, and don't force me to talk about this the next 5 minutes. Let me say, if you want to be top 10 in every ranking PvP at the server, you need to spend real money. If this is not a problem for you to be in the top 10, and you want just to be the competitive at the PvP with a lot of fun, you don't have to. Can I solo Azure Breath? No, I can't. I tried to solo Hall of Illusion. I can solo. I'm not talking about the exploration right now, but the conquest. I can solo Dying Dramata. Can I solo? No, I can't, because of the mechanics. Let's try at least here. I just want to be competitive. Without stress. Competitive without stress. You can. I mean, Captura, the problem with AION2 is like the gameplay is very addicting, extremely addicting. Like when you log in, you feel only pleasure by playing, because you can feel this, how precise and direct the gameplay is, how those mechanics works, and this is addicting, like I say. The problem is then we have different systems, and the systems are designed by the NCSoft, and they are very also extremely addicting. And if you want to be competitive with the top rankings at the PvP, you need to spend the real money, that's for sure. And I mean, at this point, if you would be the Asian guy, you need to spend a lot of money to be very high at the rankings.
or a cathedral in my
And I hope that's going to be at least a bit different after global release, because the people outside Asia, they are not the same competitive overall. Yes, there is open world PvP, there is rifting between Elios and Asmo map, and there is Abyss, upper and normal Abyss. AION1 gameplay feels better. Diamond, I'm not going to argue anyhow, because it's just about the personal feelings. Feels. What is the definition of feels? You know, like, I love AION1 gameplay. I really love it. I'm playing this game 16 years. I did, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000 arenas. Doesn't matter. I love the gameplay of the original AION. AION2 is way different, and I'm going to say the same sentence. You cannot compare AION2 to original AION anyhow. It's impossible to compare those games, because those games were development at completely different times. Completely different times. And there is a lot of the similarities of the old AION in AION2, but it's different game. The only universal things between games I can compare, they are, from my perspective, mechanics, how fast the game works, how precise game is, how performance looks like in the mass PvP, for example, and somehow AION2. I don't even why I'm giving this good score to the AION2 on the stream. I'm just honest. Like, AION2 performance is the top performance of this Unreal Engine 5. When there is 1,000 players around you in the Abyss, it's like this. It depends on the PC, of course. For me, it's like this. The gameplay looks, the performance of the gameplay is amazing. And just like I said, the game is super fast and fast mechanics. But unfortunately, mechanics are not the most. Okay, they are the most important, but not the only thing important in the game. The systems. Demanding, addicting, expensive systems from the NCSoft. Let's say even if AION1 still would have, I mean, okay, wrong set. Even if AION2 would have, no, okay, it's pointless. I just wanted, I'm wrong. I'm so much wrong. I just wanted to say, even if AION2 would have much much less precise systems than other MMOs, including old AION1. I would love to play it. No, I won't. so, sorry. I am wrong.
on your lawn. You say my name, like a quiet friend.
I'm just trying to say those are the best benefits,
Everything's like a day.
the advantages of the AION2. That's it. And when I feel that AION2 is so nice to play with the mechanics, when I feel AION2 has so nice mechanics, I cannot imagine how this game going to be after the global release with the proper ping, because you know right now my ping is 200.
It's slow, slow pressure. You keep your secret in my bed. Fingerprints on my neck, my head, every heartbeat.
There are not enough skills in the mechanics, that's sad. Jesus, I'm gonna die soon.
You call me mine.
I agree. It's not only about the mechanics. The thing is, the AION2 is a very simple game. I mean, unfortunately, again, I am limited with my English powers, but I would like you to explain extremely precise what do I mean, because the AION2 is not as a complicated game. It's extremely simple game, but at the same time very complicated, because they are different layers. This game is a class-based game or the weapon-based game, or it's Captura. AION2 doesn't have any balance. That's first. It's because I think you're suggesting the balance, Captura. At least I see this question like this. And talking about those kind of things in AION2 is still pointless, because the last many months, AION2 right now it has less than 5 months, this game, and every 2 weeks we have redesign of the skills. So what's the point? A week ago we had the skill changes. 2 weeks ago we had huge every class skill changes, like redesign of the skills completely. So it's pointless to talk about those. The AION2 right now it's still a beta game in my eyes. JQZ, thank you. Nice to see you, JQZ. Sorry for ignoring you before.
Red room, breathing, shadows on your skin, teeth on the tension. Where do you begin? Slow pulse, rising, finger on the sin. You taste the question, I pull you back in.
Can you block me? No, you can't. Oops, wrong. Not even one, okay, my mistake. No, it's not yet. Jeez.
too quiet. Dripping from your tongue. I feel each promise sharpen as you run. Fight your way.
I am fucked up. One mistake. I have no platforms at all at this point. Oh yeah, one mistake with this poison and it looks like the... Okay, let's start again. So this game, so it's a class-based game, not a weapon-based game. Both, I would say both, Captura. I mean, from Liberty, you're picking your class. Well, yeah, but the from Liberty is unique, like this. Yeah, but it's the... I mean, choosing the class is very unique in AION2. Choosing the class gives you the abilities. Because overall, after you're going to choose the class, you have way different skills. Each class has, of course, and you are more squishy or less squishy. I'm playing Gladiator at this point, and the Gladiator forgives a lot because it's played just like the Templar. You have the basic skills, you can see right here. It looks like you doesn't have that many skills in the skill bar, because that's true. The skills are extremely simple compared to the other MMO games, including old Aion. Every skill, you can boost level of the every skill by the skill points, and also by... You can boost the skills by the skills inside your inside your gear parts, right? For example, right here, this is the skill, so it's +1, and so you can boost the power of the skills by your gear, but also by your skill points. Those are the active skills, those are the passive skills, and also the skills. Skills has the specialities, so you can use... So every skill might be completely different, depends which speciality you're going to choose. For example, this skill, Overhead Slam, which I'm spamming a lot, it's the main DPS skill for the Gladiator, only because of this speciality. I can remove the cooldown, that's it. I can remove the cooldown when my skill is at least 20 level. So this is how it works. Every basic skill, basic active skill has different specialities, which changing completely the way how the skill works. But also we have the stigma. And those are the skills. You can just simply buy those skills. You can just buy with your Abyss point. This is very simple. The stigmas are super simple. There is not many skills, but just like I said, you have many specialities, which means they changing the way the skill is working completely. But they are the most popular builds, so it doesn't matter much.
Slow blink, you forgive, you decide.
Okay, wait, let me focus at this boss because I'm dying. Lol.
Shadow cat, creeping in the cracks of my mind. Shadow cat, circling the edges left to hide.
Thank you. Hello, hello. One hit. Lucio. Nice to see you, Lucio. Thank you very much. How does the macro works? Very simple. Macro works. Use overhead slam and 0.5 millisecond later rending blow. All over again. Zamyba. Thank you very much, Zamyba. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see you. So it's overhead slam, not half. I said half before. 5 milliseconds. 0.5 milliseconds later. I guess with the good ping, it could be even lower because we can see how the top glads like the Tanker Kings are using this macro. They have like 1 milliseconds probably delay between the skills. I have to use minimum 5 milliseconds. Otherwise, 5 or 6. Otherwise, in demanding moments, my character is struggling to use this macro. So it's like overhead slam, rending blow, overhead, landing, and I'm going to show you in 1 second in the dummy. Just let me take this. Don't use in-game macro, no. Believe me, there is non-Asian guy, there is non-competitive Asian guy who is using... I cancelled, right? Who is using in-game macro. Yeah, Jake Kuzet, that's a bit true about the audience skills. Sorry, I'm not reading very actively YouTube chat. I mean, maybe I'm just talking, not maybe, but I'm talking from the glad perspective, and I tested, wait, let me show you. My friend asked me about this. My friend asked me to compare and give him the screenshot DPS difference between it was only 2 minutes, so it's not very precise DPS comparison, but this is the only I have at this point. Exactly 2 minutes, 120 seconds DPS difference, different macros. So overhead slam gives you overall 29 millions, in my case, in my gear. Overhead slam and wait, I'm going to show you in the dummy. 1 second. Just let me take this and I'm going to show you what do I mean. Actually, I don't know how to show you because you need to see my hands. I'm playing Archer and I see so many Asian guys who are use macro and shooting insane many hours. Yeah, that's the way they're doing this, I believe.
Velvet bars, blue champagne.
But you know, every keyboard or mouse at this point have the macro system in the software. So you just need to put any skill in the macro, exact delay between the skills, make the repetition like 2 or 3 times, and that's it. I took it. Okay, let's go on the dummy.
Never look back.
No, but I can't show you. I can't because you need to see my heads. So I'm just going to explain. This is just... Okay, wait 1 second. No, again, I cannot show you because wait, I can because I'm talking with myself all the time.
Lights. Deep smoke.
This is basically... the Gladiator is using overhead slam as a main DPS because it's super powerful, giving you a lot of the DPS and a lot of HP.
Fade away.
This is what most Glads do. And also many classes, not only the Glads with the equivalent of the skill.
Only echoes.
In activation. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is that. And this is overhead slam spam. Right here. Right here we have overhead slam plus manually spamming rending blow between the skills. You can do it, it's very easy. I'm spamming, so I'm going to spam the overhead slam, and exactly between I'm going to press my mouse button with this one, rending blow. And that is already boosting your DPS. And also boosting the number of hits, which means boosting the number of Godstones and number of passive activation skills. Because you're just dealing more hits, right? But it's very exhausting to spam manually those, because you just need to keep spamming all the time 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 with your fingers. And that's why then Mecha. Thank you, Mecha. Nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. And that's why you have the macro 1 by 1 overhead slam with rending blow. And in this case, it's pretty big difference. 29 millions. But it again, I could compare this more precise. I was just doing exactly 2 minutes because my friend asked me for that. So it was 2.4 right here. And it was very exactly the same, like was 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes DPS. So 21 millions, 32 millions with almost 33 with manually, but very exhausting, and 35 millions with only pressing one button all the time with the macro. And the macro looks like this. It's also very nice because the overhead slam activation depends of your perfection and of course of other skills like this one. But when you have the rending blow between the skills, then the activation of the overhead slam is higher. Where did you configure that? Lucio. In the Razer Synapse, of course. Where else? Where else? Every Asian guy is doing this the same. I'm going to show you this one.
Through the shadows, he keeps moving.
I mean, this is so simple, actually. Really, I wasn't more. I had no time, and I wasn't 2 weeks ago I figured out some glads, including the Tanker King, using that macro all the time, and they are so efficient with this. But I spent just few minutes in the Discords and I figured out no one is talking about this, and that's going to be hard to find it, so I gave up. And then a few days ago I just decided I'm going to figure out this by my own, and it took me exactly 15 minutes because this is so fucking simple.
Inside the rhythm, inside the
Where is my synapse?
fade away into the light.
How's the assassin class? I believe the assassin have the similar way to increase the damage, but I don't know exact skills. That's the problem.
Only
In the case of the glads, it's very simple. So for me, as a gladiator, it looks like this. I'm using overhead slam on the E, and this is rending blow. So overhead slam, half second, down, up. So it's overhead, rending, overhead, rending, overhead, landing, all over again, just like this. Simple as that. This is so simple. But I don't know the skills of the other classes at all. What is my ping? Yeah, my ping looks like more than 200, and sometimes I'm missing rending blow between the overhead slams, and it's because of the ping. Is there a page sheet with the macros and times? No, there is not. I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. I just figured out this by my own. I don't know if there exists something like this. The conclusion is, I know you want to know the exact way how it works, but I can only give you the idea. Like, I tested couple of times 2 minutes, and I figured out spamming rending blow, which is the basic gladiator skills, second basic one, between the main DPS one, gives you noticeable higher DPS and higher activations of the skills, and more godstones and more activation of the passives, because you, yeah. But Lucio, I mean, actually, do you know any good AION2 ranger? Whelps is good, right? But I don't know if he's using the macro. You can give me the link, I can figure out which skills he's spamming of any ranger. No, how to pronounce whelps? I'm not. Do you know any good Asian, Korean, Asian ranger? Again, do you know any AION2 Asian ranger? Good one? Streaming or?
Under my skin, you drag me back to the room we were breathing in, slow like poison.
Yeah, I know whelps, but the whelps is not. He's not from the Asia. He's living in the Asia. I think. I'm not sure actually, but I thought he's not. I'm saying that because I'm wondering about his ping. Okay. Right, let's go to the beginning of the boss. He goes level 4.
Under my skin, under my skin.
Jesus. Can you load? He's not using any macro. Yuna? Yuna BB on the Twitch or the YouTube?
Never done.
Not on the Twitch, right? Not on the YouTube. Yuna BB, I found it. My music just stopped. Okay, something is... Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Okay, nice. Yuna BB. Yuna is a she. Yesterday. Why there is a kappa face? Eddie? Space Low, nice to see you. Thank you very much. How you doing, man? Can you do some instance? Okay, I don't know why my my music doesn't work right now. What the fuck? Okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna figure out this later. She is playing Assassin? Funny girl. I'm fine, thank you for asking. Hope you are the same. I need to say, speak quiet. And actually, I just figured out that I don't have zero sounds in my system somehow. Streaming a lot. Yeah, okay. I lost the source of the sounds in my system. Nice. She is playing billion characters. Okay, nice. So let's see. Okay, here. This is Assassin again. I thought she's gonna play different class. Not sure. Why this is so laggy? Just go next, boss. I am dying. Yeah, and go. Buff yourself, show me the burst. She's not using the macro, but she have the finger. I mean, I don't even know if the assassin have to use the macro to be the most efficient with the DPS, but it looks like she's trying to use the skills between the other one. Oh my god, this is so slow today. Okay, Gladiator. And she's using... She's using the macro right here, for sure. For this moment. This is her alt, I guess. The Glad alt. Can you tell me why the fuck she have in quarter of her screen this, so we cannot see the game, the gameplay itself? What the fuck is happening right here? Why is this doing here? Okay. Yes, she's using macro. She's using macro. So, in case of the Glad at least. Okay, maybe different class. HD. Sorry, ADHD. Maybe that's true. Okay, okay, there is a maintenance or I mean, I'm sorry guys. Maybe you love her. She seems very nice, but why there is so much content on the same screen? What the fuck? I have to be quiet, sorry guys, like this. I can't speak loud. Oh, maybe different class here. Okay, nice, different. And it's lagging already? I am lagging or she is lagging? Okay, I didn't not even press a play. But she's standing, okay. And now the Twitch. Can you move your ass and spam your skills, please? She just left? I think she just left. Yeah, okay. Any instance. Okay, nice. Right here. She's using macro. This is the cleric, right? And you can see how she's using macro between this skill and this skill. And I'm gonna say that looks very efficient. I mean, this macro is very nice because let me show you again my character. And this is the max. You can see how fast this and this skill is blinking. You can see how fast. Pretty slow compared to her. And this is the max I can use. I know my biggest limitation is my ping. That's why I cannot increase the spam of this macro more. I want the global release right now. Yeah, you can see how fast she's spamming the skills, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. And in AION2, probably not in every class, that's the most efficient way to increase your DPS. Do you hear in-game sounds? I hope you do, because my system is fucked up at this point. I'm not sure. Good night, Freestyler. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you for being here for this time. Good night, man. Sleep well and have a nice Monday. Based on your knowledge so far about AION2, 1 to 10, how much AION2 is pay to win? Depends. If you mean in general. I'm not trying to defend AION2 right now. Depends if you mean in general overall, but you cannot talk about AION2 in general because you have different parts of the game like the PvP, etc. But okay, overall, you're asking me about the overall. But again, depends. If the main concern for you is the PvP, you want to be the top PvP player, or you want to have just a fun between the PvE and PvP, or you want to have a fun mostly in the PvE. If you want to be the most efficient and the high ranking PvP player, how much PvP AION2 is? 8.5. If you want to be, if overall you are if you are a balanced player, Dark Ember, nice to see you. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. If you are a balanced player, so you do a bit of the PvE, PvP, etc., then let's say it's 6.5 on 10. Okay, this is the chanter right now. Let's see if the chanter is using, if she is using the macro on the chanter to have the most efficient DPS. But Lucio, I'm kind of surprised the Whelps is not using the macro, because the macro would give him quite nice DPS boost. I mean, every Asian guy is doing the macro, so... And she just left, right? Yeah, she just left. So let's go for the... maybe here. I still cannot understand why there is... why this video is on right here, top right corner. Wait, this is Arranger she's playing right now. Show me this. But she have only few skills in the skill bar, but also the DPS is very high. Okay, so a few skills, but also right here, I see. Yes, she is spamming. Okay, so Lucio, you have the answer. She is spamming this one and this one. Obviously the second basic skill. Not the one that giving you MP, but the second one without cooldown. Actually, I think she might have a macro between 3 skills. 1, 2, and 3. Looks like she's watching movie with chat too. Okay, nice. I'm impressed. She's holding the basic skill and spamming all others for Ranger. Maybe it looks that way in the pink like 10. Maybe it is. Maybe I am even doing the macro. That's possible. Sorry, again. Maybe I am even doing the mistake by my macro. Because I am limited by... I have this huge limitation with my ping, so... Maybe yes, maybe I shouldn't even use any macro, but we're going to figure out this after global release, because right now it's, you know. But right here, actually it doesn't really matter if she's using a macro or she's using a macro and spamming one skill, because for sure that one skill would be also a macro to spam all over again. You can see how fast the skill is pressed. But this is very good example how to create, how to create the Ranger macro. Lucio. Bro, do you need skill queue on off and Gladi for the macro? No. If you talk, sorry man, if you talk about this, then you don't need any queue. Just play while assigned key is pressed. And the macro I'm going to show you again. In my case, 5 milliseconds, it's the limitation for me. When I put 4 or 3 in demanding moments, when there is a couple of people around me already, I feel the macro starting to have a problem. Okay, guys. It's hard for me to stream like this because last 20 minutes I have 0 sounds of my system somehow, but I used to it, and also it's very late, and also tomorrow is Monday, so I'm gonna wish you the best Monday and the week of your life. For now I'm gonna go off. Thank you very much for watching me and for having me in the nice conversations, and let's wait for the global release. Unfortunately, NCSoft confirmed that's gonna be the third quarter still, right? Third quarter of 2026, so I guess the September. Oh, I'm dying. Waiting so much. I'm dying inside as a gamer because it's pointless to invest more time in Taiwan AION2 at this point. It's so pointless. But okay, it's just a game. Thank you very much for watching. Much love. Kiss you. Kiss you. Have a nice week. Thank you. And I cannot play any music for the off because the system is not working well. Good night, guys. Much love.